Hi, welcome to Tap Tech. In today's video, I'm giving you my full review of the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic after 2 weeks of use. Let's start with the design. Compared to the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, this year's model has a noticeable change. The screen is a little smaller, and the body feels larger. But that's not a bad thing. The overall build feels premium. If you're into traditional wristwatches, you'll recognize this style. It looks more like a true timepiece than just a digital gadget. It has weight, presence, and elegance. When I first saw the leaks online, I was unsure. The new shape made me nervous. But once I got it in hand and put it on my wrist, I changed my mind. In fact, I started to really like it. It grew on me fast. I wore it every day, looked at it from different angles, and it impressed me more and more over time. Now, I can say it's right there with the Watch 6 Classic in terms of my personal favorites. The rotating bezel has a more prominent feel now. The ridges around the bezel give it a rugged yet polished look. I don't know the technical name for them, but they definitely stand out and give the watch character. It feels more physical, more interactive. The screen is smaller than last year's model, but that might actually help with battery life. I'll get into that more in a bit. But trust me, the smaller screen is not a problem. It still looks great, is easy to read, and has all the brightness you need. This design is all about balance. It feels like a premium accessory you'd wear, even if it wasn't smart. That's the goal of a classic model, to look timeless while still being modern. And I think Samsung nailed it. Whether you love it or not depends on your taste. But before judging it, I recommend seeing it in person. Try it on. It might grow on you just like it did for me. Let's not forget the back of the watch. It's flatter than before. This means it lays better on your wrist. It's more comfortable and better balanced. It also helps with sensor accuracy, which is great for health tracking. This is one of those small changes that really makes a difference. Over time, I also want to mention the included watch band. It's a hybrid band, rubber on the inside, leather-like material on the outside. I really like it. It's super comfortable and looks great. I've worn a lot of bands over the years, and this one feels just right. Of course, if you want to upgrade to fabric or other styles, that's up to you. I'll be testing more bands soon and may even make a video about Galaxy Watch 8 Classic accessories. Now let's talk about battery life. I've been using the watch every day for a week. Some days, I wore it more, some less. Today's a light day. I took it off the charger a few hours ago, and it's still at 97%. That's solid. I usually put it on in the late morning and wear it until bedtime. I don't sleep with my watch on. For me, battery life has been around 2 to 2.5 days. That's good enough for my needs. I'm not stressing about charging it all the time. It gets me through a full day, and even a second one, without any issues. I've charged it maybe 3 times in the whole week. That's more than acceptable. For a modern smartwatch, battery life depends on how you use your watch. Some people track workouts, sleep, music, or run GPS all the time. Others just check notifications. I'm somewhere in the middle. I use it to check notifications, track daily walks, and monitor health. So your experience might be different. But for general use, the Watch 8 Classic delivers great battery life. Now onto the software. The Watch 8 Classic runs One UI Watch 8. And I really like what Samsung has done here. The layout is smooth, clean, and smart. The tile system is easy to understand. Some tiles now open into smaller sections, giving you more information without clutter. For example, your activity or nutrition can expand into subtiles that show deeper data. It's not just the information, it's the way it looks. You can choose between different tile shapes, like pill style or rounded. It's clean and modern. Everything flows well. There's also a new feature called the Antioxidant Index. You can measure it right from the watch. The health tools encourage you to be active. When I go for walks, the watch talks to me. It announces when I hit 1 mile, how many calories I burned, and more. It's like a built-in fitness coach. It's helpful and motivating. Point 1 UI Watch 8 also makes small but smart improvements across the board. If you don't like the default app grid, you can switch to a list view. This is especially useful if you're new to smartwatches. The quick settings panel is also easy to customize. You can add shortcuts to the things you use most often. Now, about fitness. Right now, I'm mostly doing walks. I plan to go back to the gym soon, and I'll test other workouts then. But for walking, this watch has been great. Sometimes I forget to start a walk manually, but the auto tracking kicks in. Like when I was in New York walking to a coffee shop. The watch started tracking on its own. That's super helpful. It's happened multiple times. I'll be walking around the block, and it just starts recording. I don't need super precise fitness data. I just want to know how far I walked, how many calories I burned, and if I'm hitting my goals. For that, this watch works really well. Of course, if you're a serious athlete, you might want to dig deeper into accuracy and metrics. But for everyday use, I'm satisfied. The watch helps me stay on track and build discipline, which is what matters most. Now for user experience. That's the most important thing. After 1 week, I can say the Watch 8 Classic has been a joy to use. No bugs. No slowdowns. Everything works smoothly. The interface is fast and responsive. I haven't had any major issues. It's been reliable from day 1. One small issue is with custom watch faces. The old method I used to use for uploading special designs doesn't work yet. It's something going on between developers and Google. I'm hoping it gets fixed soon. But even without that, I've found several built-in watch faces I like. There's a clean, minimalist one, a sporty one, a bold analog face, and my current favorite, Frontier. It's sleek and looks great with this watch. You can also change the color and what shows on the screen, like date, battery, and steps. There's enough variety here to keep things fresh. Watch faces are personal, and it's nice to have options. I've been switching it up every few days. That helps the watch feel new and exciting without needing any extra apps. All in all, the Watch 8 Classic has given me a great first week. The design grew on me. The battery has been reliable. The software is smooth. The fitness tools are helpful. And the overall experience has been enjoyable. I plan to keep testing it more. I'll have a 2-week update coming soon. I'll also compare this watch to the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2025 and the Apple Watch Ultra. If you're thinking about getting this watch, I'd say it's worth considering. It feels premium. It looks classy. It performs well. It fits nicely into Samsung's ecosystem, especially if you're using a Galaxy phone. So that's my full 12-week review of the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Tap Tech and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. I appreciate all the feedback and support from the Tap Tech community.